bonus update, Steve?
Yeah, so I think last time we spoke we told you about Bournemouth having a problem. I think he's got an outside chance. He won't train today. We're going to try and give it as long as we possibly can. And he'll probably have a late fitness test. So at the moment I'd say best case scenario he's 50-50 right now.
And Jack?
Available.
That's good news for you, yeah?
Fantastic news, yeah.
How do you feel the squad are at the moment after the win at the weekend?
I think it was a strong win in the end, a convincing win. I said in the first half we were a little bit too open for my liking. You know, they had another real good chance and we're probably lucky to get away with a penalty situation as well. So I think from half time, having spoke to the players, there was a massive improvement in the second half and we went on and won more convincingly. We had some of the good chances within the game as well, and it was about getting into the next round of the cup, which we delivered. So I'm reasonably happy with the performance.
Ryan, were you happy getting involved and getting assists for the second?
Yeah, you know, it's nice to get another stat to my numbers. You know, as long as I can try and make an impact in the team and collectively in the goals, and I'll be doing my job.
Forgive me, can you come forward slightly, please? How do you think it's been the last few months since you came back?
You know, I've been thoroughly enjoying it. You know, I think we enjoyed a bit of a difficult spell since we came back from the winter break. You know, we set ourselves individually and collectively big standards within the squad. You know, so hopefully after the past 2 wins, we can keep building on that.
How do you feel yourself in terms of your own standards that you set?
I can always improve. I'll be looking to improve after every game. You know, even if I'm on the score sheet, I'll always be looking to build on areas in my game.
What do you make of the draw, Stephen? I know it's a few weeks away, but a chance to get a bit of revenge for that game a couple of weeks ago.
Look at the headlines there, aren't you? It'll be a tough game. I think you can see signs of Hearts obviously turning the form round and stuff. They obviously beat us, but my opinion of that is it was more down to us probably not being there on the day. But no, it's a game we're really looking forward to. It'll be a tough test. Really enjoy the environment at Tynecastle, good atmosphere. Yeah, so it's a game we're looking forward to, but obviously the focus is on the games prior to that.
It's a pretty relentless schedule between now and every 3 days between now and then. But in terms of this one tomorrow night, Killie, what's the challenge there? Because they've certainly picked up, I think, since you last played.
Yeah, they're on the back of, I think, is there 3 decent results now? Ross County, Aberdeen, and Hearts. They went away to Hearts and won as well. So Alex seems to be turning the corner with them. You know, since we've come in here, our challenges against Kilmarnock have always been tough. Beginning of the season, we managed to get a late goal there to win. From 2 set pieces, and even at home at Ibrox as well, it was quite a close encounter. So we expect nothing different. It'll be a good challenge for us. You know, obviously it's the pitch as well always comes into it down at Kilmarnock. So be a big challenge for the players.
Do you expect to have more chances away from home against some teams just because of the way they set up against you at Ibrox compared to home, or does that not maybe count when it comes to Kilmarnock, which is quite an organised side?
I think if you look at the whole season so far, and maybe from now to the end of the season, that will possibly be the case at a lot of venues when we travel. But knowing what Kilmarnock have always tried to do with us is to be compact and play more deep and try and play on the counter-attack. So I'm not sure that would be the case in terms of tomorrow's fixture. But if you compare all the home fixtures to all the away fixtures, teams do tend to come open and try and beat us a lot more. Yeah.
I think since the winter break post-match, a lot of the time you've come out of the dressing room and said that it's been a slow start from the side, but you've been happy with the second half. What have you been able to put that down to?
Well, look, I'm someone who will always try and push and strive for the best I can possibly get from all the players, individually and collectively. I always try and be honest and open. I'm not going to be a manager that sits here and tries to tell you that we're fantastic when we're not. The players seem to be getting there. You know, I think on the evidence of the second half against Hibs, I thought we were terrific. I thought we were really strong again for large parts of the game. I think when Hamilton equalised at the weekend, it sort of shook us into where we needed to be. So that's what I'll always try and do. I'll always try and push and try and improve the players collectively, because that'll be in the benefit of everyone connected to the club.
What can you try and do to sort of convert those moments into sort of fuller 90-minute performances?
we need to continue to work. That's what we need to do, continue to work on the training ground. I think there's been times throughout the season when we've got the 90-minute performance consistently. So I have every confidence and belief that the players will continue to get there. They're not going to be fantastic for every minute of all the remaining games. It just doesn't work like that. And I don't think other teams are in that position as well. So yeah, we keep working, keep pushing and keep trying to keep the standards as high as we can.
So it's great to see Scott get a couple of goals at the weekend in terms of getting goals from midfield.
Yeah, well, we've spoke on quite a few occasions over my time here about not, having the burden on certain individuals all the time, and it is very important that the goals are shared out. It's nice to see centre-backs contributing from set pieces. Obviously, midfielders joining in and number 10s, Ryan's numbers are a lot better than last season, so if we can get that collectively around the group, we're going to win more football matches and give ourselves a better chance.
Is it important to take that burden off the likes of Alfredo and Germain so that they don't feel that added pressure of having to carry the goal scoring mode?
I think they'll always put pressure on themselves, knowing Alfredo like I do, and certainly Jermaine for an awful lot longer. They put the pressure on themselves. That's what strikers do. That's what they get paid to do. So, but as a group, that's what you've got to do. We want the goals to come from all kinds of different areas. We don't want to be a team that relies on one or two individuals, for sure.
So you thought your penalty strategy yet?
I have actually. I have. This fella's trying to join the queue, but he's got no chance. He's got no chance. No, we'll find a solution.
So does that mean Scott's not on?
We'll see. We've got to get a penalty first.
Steve, can I check what support you and the club have given Alfredo in light of everything that's going on?
We always support all the players across the board. I always try and support my staff. Obviously, family's first for me, always across the board. So, not just with Alfredo, with all the players, I'm always there for them to talk to and open up to. My door's always open. As a club, from top to bottom, we always try and look after the players, whether they be in the first team or the academy. That's what we're there for. And then football obviously comes after that.
How's his mindset?
Looked all right at the weekend. Played his part in another win. I thought he was looking as if he was getting a lot sharper in the Hibs game. I thought he finished that game really strong, and then he took that form into the weekend, gets his goal, which is always important for a striker. I've had a couple of chats with him since we've returned from the winter break, and he seems as if he's okay to carry on playing.
I think Chris read something today that the last Rangers player to score 40 goals was Alan Coyce in the early 90s. Alfredo's obviously got 30 over, but is that the sort of things that you want your centre forward to be aiming for, to break records and to set milestones?
Not necessarily. If they go on to achieve individual accolades, fantastic, good for them. But I'm always someone that tries to focus on the team goals and what we can achieve together. That's what we'll all get judged on. I think if individuals break individual records but you don't achieve nothing as a team, then that's not where I'd like to be. But if we go on and have success together and individual players achieve things, great for them, fantastic. But I'm certainly edging more towards what the team achieve.
Stephen, can I check, are you in a position to give us your take on the punishments to Michael and Tom yet?
No, I don't think it's important. I think they've been dealt with. We've accepted them and we move forward together. The only thing that'll happen if I comment or say anything on that, I'll give me real feelings. I'll end up all over the papers with unnecessary headlines, so there's no point.